Black people's understandable anger at the white man has clouded their wisdom. The power behind the earthly powers are ancient and much smarter and more powerful than we humans could ever be. What the evildoers have done is use the old kung fu move on black people. They are using the momentum of our anger to deflect their true aims, only to put you in the ultimate rear naked chokehold. What am I talking about now, you wonder? Christianity was designed to fail. Thus, have you reject what they truly wanted you to reject. The Tanakh, your true history and blueprint to our release from their bondage. It wasn't you that figured anything out at all. It's called Hegelian dialect with a pinch of neuro-linguistic programming. They want a desired result. So what do? They create a problem already knowing what the reaction will be. Only thing is, the reaction is exactly what they needed to accomplish what they initially desired. Simple evil genius, really. Understand this, black people. The enemy of us all only are interested in corrupting you. They already have the rest of the nations in tow from the beginning. Why do I say such things? Amos 3:2, quote, "You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all of your iniquities." Example. I don't think it can get any clearer than that. This is why it seems only you are punished for doing the exact same thing the Gentile just did 2 minutes before you. The nations are being used by not only Yah, but also the evildoers' masters. I was in the military, and let me tell you this. Each and every one of us knew the military will sacrifice all of us if they thought it would win their objective. Same thing here. The evildoers already know the nations are at their disposal and are using them to do their bidding against us. I had a thought while looking at a post one of my friends on Facebook keep posting. He is off into the Egyptology and the black consciousness type stuff. I slammed his stuff and he got mad. I explain why I'm slamming it, and I tell him where to find the answers to the questions I posed to him. But upon further review and recent posts, he still doesn't get it. So I started thinking, if we know the evildoers have complete control of the earth and what goes on in it, minus killing us off, Yah has a protector to make sure they don't do that. Why are the white Christians losing the battle of religion? Truth be told, blacks are gravitating towards Islam at such a rate, even the white man is alarmed. How could this be? How can I see day to day, hour by hour, and minute by minute, black people by the droves posting anti-Christian, anti-Bible posts left and right? Then myself said to me, "Scribe." I said, "What?" He said, "Perceive what you see differently. Why on earth do you think they are losing?" Right away, I knew exactly what I was saying to myself. I was saying, the first thing the evildoers had to do is link 4 things together so when seen, all 4 would be synonymous as one. The white man, Christianity, the Bible, and pain. Just like we all see on the MK Ultra stuff, their methods are trauma-based. Let me explain. When you ask any black non-Christian about the Bible, the very first thing out of their mouths are, "That's the white man's book, the white man's religion, and the white man is cruel." Mission accomplished. Not understanding, the Bible and the Tanakh are 2 totally different books. By linking intentional falsehoods with the Tanakh, they knew at some time when you were given free range, you would look at their intentional hypocrisy book, violence associated with those who believe in the book, and intentional errors in the book, and run like hell the other way, burning the entire book as you run. This is why even though the Tanakh clearly says their skin was black like an oven, yet they gave you white Jesus. Who didn't know you was going to figure that out one day? This is why they had Paul say, and they canonized his words that are absolutely polar opposite than what the Tanakh or modern science suggests. This is why they had the Messiah standing for one thing and white Jesus saying something sissified a little later. Who wasn't going to figure this easy crap out eventually? This is why even though there is a beginning of the book, they told you only read the back of it. They knew by the scriptures they had over 400 years to have us in bondage. They also knew through the scriptures one day slivers of understanding will be released unto the called and the chosen of his people. The only logical thing to do, now that's if I was a super duper villain, is to add your noticeable deceptions on the back and tell the people they must believe all the book or none of it. Because you are over 2 generations outside of knowledge, you naturally see one book and think the contexts are in agreement as one. Have you ever noticed those who now claim to be conscious only repeat the exact same argument? But wait! What they are repeating are easily to be figured out and already known fallacies. Nothing new or improved. You guys are not conscious, awakened, third eye, or whatever at all. You are more asleep than your ancestors and aiding and abetting your own destruction. The old create the conflict and expose the fallacies, reinforce cruelty, and they will reject the book altogether trick when given the opportunity. I respect his evil genius. I mean, I really, really do. Why would they go through all of this just to fool us, you ask? Because it is written in the Tanakh. Yah went back to his crib and is waiting for us to declare all hope is lost in Babylon and cry unto him. If we never cry unto him, he will never come. What better way to ensure we never do this than 1, make our struggle an opportunity for achievement. 2, have their lead patsies cloak themselves in Christian hypocrisy so that when you naturally rebuff it, thus not even paying attention to your own true history. 3, intermediately, when you get laxed, create a racial situation to reinforce their white man equals Christianity equals pain equals one book Bible. 4, create social media so you may spread your linguistic programming to others around the world. Experts already know if a person sees something enough times, they will eventually conform to it. This is what advertisement is all about, people. So, can you say coup de grace, death blow? Wake up, black people, and realize you have been snookered into rejecting the only thing that will truly save you. No, not the Bible, but your history book, the Tanakh. I can promise you, when we do this as a whole and cry out, the clock starts ticking for salvation. How can I make such promises? Because the Tanakh tells me so.